Hi, I'm Laura with Red Desert Violin, and I'm here today for virtual sheet music to talk about the Gigue that goes with the Canon, the Pachelbel Canon. This piece is always ignored, and I'm so glad that virtual sheet music has paired them together because it's a great little tune, and it has the same benefits as the Pachelbel Canon. It can strengthen your understanding of rhythm, and it gives you great practice in third position. So first off, look at the meter is 12/8. That freaks a lot of people out. But if you can count to 12, you can count in 12/8 time. All that means it's like having two 6/8 bars glued together. So there's, instead of 6/8 notes, there's 12/8 notes per bar. No big deal. They tend to be grouped in groups of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's kind of like 4 big beats and 12 little beats. All right, so let's take a look at this. We have to learn to nail that high D if you're playing violin 1. Oh, how do we nail that note? It's so scary. It's really not scary. If you learn to find your anchor, even without finger tapes, we're all very familiar with that first finger anchor, that ringy spot on our instrument. And then I would just practice a few. Here Comes the Bride. Find your ringy one. Eventually, you skip the first note, and you can just nail that 4th finger. Beginners tend to be sharp on that note because they envision that it's so high that they stretch for it. It's really not a high note. It's kind of feels like a low 4 to me. All right, actually I would do that exercise on all 4 strings. Find a ringy note. Do you hear my ringing, my D string ringing? It's ringing like crazy. And then play Here Comes the Bride. That's the interval for a perfect 4th. And when we play 1st finger to 4th finger, in most settings, it's a perfect 4th. And it's kind of a big gap. You've got 2 fingers missing. It's easy to overshoot that or to play that out of tune. So that's worth practicing. Bum, bum, ba, bum on every string, all 4 strings. All right, and then that will help you to nail that top note. All right, now we're in the key of D major. So if I were you, and if you're just beginning and you're just learning third position, I'd play a major scale in D major in third position. The more time you spend in third position, the more comfortable you'll be, obviously, right? So you find that ringy third finger, which is now 1st finger, on your A string. I would play a major scale that just gets your hand in the right frame. And then we have to figure out a fingering. So it's D to C sharp. So it's a nice high 3. And I'm shifting down on the downbeat of bar 4. Watch. Right there. Okay, now this is a dance, so let's talk about the style a little bit. It's like little tiny 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 steps in every single beat. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, so you've got to have a heavy beat, and then heavy, light, light, heavy, light, light. the technique aspect of this piece is you've got 2 notes slurred and 1 note single over and over and over again. If you don't plan ahead what you're going to do with your bow distribution, you're going to end up stuck at the tip and you'll be trapped. So you have to do kind of a slow bow, and then fast, slow, fast, slow, fast, slow, slow, fast, slow, fast, slow. So your goal is to play that whole thing kind of in the area of the middle, and don't use too much bow on the slur. All right, so we give a heavy slur, and then you got to be careful not to whack the single note. So be heavy on the slur, heavy, light, heavy, light, heavy, 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 light, heavy, light, heavy, light. And that's a real trick, learning to do heavy, light, and getting your bow lengths just right. But you're going to see this figure all the time in Handel, in Bach, in all Baroque music. So if you spend the time to learn this gesture, this bow style, it will pay off big time. All right, and then toward the end, there's some more 3rd position opportunities. The downbeat of bar 18, I would shift. So you just played 3rd finger in the bar before, then match that note and play it with the 1st finger. That's a pretty easy shift. And then 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. It's lovely. Thanks for watching. Write your questions below and I will respond, and I'll see you next time.